Hey everybody, today I want to bring the top 3 homes, the most expensive, the biggest, and the one that I think has the coolest backyard that sold last year. Stick around. All right, so the first one we're going to look at is the most expensive residential home that transacted in Bell County last year. This house sold for a whopping $2,055,000, and we're just going to take a quick tour and see what is what with this property. I can tell you it was built in 2016. It's roughly 6,151 square feet and houses 6 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. Sits on about 3.8 acres. This is going to be a custom home. I love the wood flooring in here, real wood as it looks like. The beams as well. Nice big open space. The one reserve that I have first looking at this, though, is I'm not a big fan of having the dining room in the main living area. I know that that's pretty popular these days. It seems to be something. I prefer it kind of tucked off to the side. Then you get more intimate conversation you can get into. The kids are in the living room having a good time watching TV or whatever the case is. It separates some of that noise. Looks like we've got probably a 0 sub here or another really nice feature. Refrigerator. This is going to be a refrigerator freezer section. These are wonderful features to have. Looks like we've got maybe a Wolf range. Can't quite tell from here. Nice big oversized gas range with vent hood, nicely pointed. This would be what is known as a butler's pantry, which if you have the opportunity, great investment on a property like this. You've got the wine cooler. You can stash away all the typical stuff. Like they've got the coffee maker in here, your toaster, all your appliances. All those get tucked into the side. If you've got a party tray that's maybe been picked over during a Super Bowl weekend or something like that, that can be picked away and put out of sight, and it keeps everything really nice and tidy, and you can deal with the mess later on. Nice sitting room we've got here. And of course, we're going to have a pool outside. We'll get to that here in a second. Office space. This would be the master bedroom. Really like the touches in here. Nice big windows, double walk-in surround master shower. I like that they went with this more aged brass here. It's a really nice timeless look. I think it'll last the age like as the house ages, and I think it'll stand really well. Nice little office nook as well. Theater room, of course. And looks like we've got maybe a view that we can see from the back room. We'll take a look at that here in a second. One thing I will say, I love the vanities like this, but if there's an opportunity, a double vanity, if it presents itself. If you have the capability and you've got kids, having a shared vanity is really, really key. Kind of a missed opportunity there. Yeah, here's another single. But I love the appointments. It's really nice. Got another sitting room, possibly another bedroom. And we've got this really cool accent wall. The laundry in this is incredible. Check this out. Wonderful view of the outside. Laundry here, plenty of cabinet space, easy room for everything. Love the outside space here as well. And they did a really nice job with bringing these windows open. But one thing I've noticed in a lot of homes though is that there's an opportunity I think missed where if this is in the living room, which I think it is, they could have taken this whole thing and dropped in a full walk-in feature. So all this could be floor to ceiling doors and windows that accordion out, giving you an inside outside view. It is more expensive, but on a house like this, really, really key feature that I think gets missed. And there's actually a local company in Troy that builds these. Really cool setup though. Nice view of the valley, pool, and deck. And of course it comes with other acreage. Get out there and enjoy some space. Definitely away from everybody. Little chicken coop, nicely appointed. Beautiful setup. There's a nice shot as well. So yeah, that's the most expensive. That one sold for $2,055,000. Let's go take a look at the next one. So this one here, we'll come back to. This is the largest, so not by a lot, but by a little bit more. This property here actually used to belong to a good friend of mine. I'm sad to see him gone. But this property sold for $1.5 million, and the appointments that he had in this was so nice. He had just finished building it. It's really, really sad. He didn't really get a chance to enjoy it. But it is the largest that sold last year at 6,771 square feet. We'll take a look at these as well. Good sized garage. Looks like there's probably an apartment or additional upstairs. This is such a cool setup where they bring the stone inside the house. There's more opportunity there that I think can be used. I know these doors were actually flown in. We'll show those here in a second. These were custom when it was brought to the house. They took quite a bit of time to really build this out. You've got a wine cellar here. I love the wood tones in this kitchen. I think this is understated, and this rebar accent right here is really nice as well. So it does kind of have a bit of a different vibe than the last one we looked at. This one's definitely more customized. Again, another butler pantry, really, really good feature here. You've got your microwave. Oftentimes they'll have dishwashers and all that kind of stuff inside the butler's pantry. That's definitely what I would probably shoot toward. This is either an office or kind of man cave, possibly sitting room. Really nicely set up and designed. Again, they've got those stone features that are brought in. These features here for the bottles in the wall, really, really cool. Definitely an area to transact some business, bring some friends along. As well as this, I believe either onyx or possibly different marble that's brought in. Really nice touch there, not used very often. So here would be a more formal office space. I like the touches. Looks like that might connect to what I assume here is the master bedroom. Yeah. And then here's the master bath. That is stunning. Really love these features of the dark contrast between the wood, but it's a nice wood that tone will last for a really long period of time. So I think it is not to everyone's taste, especially with this bathroom shower tub combo. We'll take a look at that here in a second. There we go. So copper tub, really pretty. Pain in the butt to keep clean. Those are things to kind of think about when you're looking at building out. Love the walk-in. So you've got his and hers closet, as well as the built-in shelves here in the bedroom, which is really nice. Again, I like the wood and stone features that they've put on this. Very different, very thought out. And let's take a look and see what the upstairs has to offer. A media room of some sort, I'm guessing. Yep, there it is. They do have that elevated seating already set up, which is nice. And then I think this would be above the garage, as by the looks of it, because now the tone has changed a little bit. The flooring is not quite the same. We've got more wood flooring here, and it has a full gym as well. And this house actually has 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, and 3 half baths, and sits on about 2.3 acres. It was recently built only in 2023. So the owner did not really get a whole lot of time to enjoy the property as much as they would have liked. This is a staged potential video photo. Always be careful of that when you're walking through stuff. If it looks like, well, what's going on here? These are virtually staged, but obviously you can turn this space into anything you want. The kitchen does already exist, which is nice. And in a great community too in Salado. Really cool property. Okay, next one, which is one of my favorites, is I wanted to show you what I thought was the coolest backyard. Now there's a lot of different reasons why I think this. First of all, you've got this really cool setup with the terrace of the backyard. It looks like this might connect all the way through. I'm not sure. But I'll show you why I think this is the best backyard. Got a private entrance, nice roundabout, plenty of room for parking, entertaining, 3-car garage. This house is a little bit older. It was built in 1999. It is 5,461 square feet, and it sold for $1.3 million last year. We've got an elevator, which is pretty sweet. Fun story. I'll have to tell you about an elevator house that I had up in Colorado a long time ago. We'll have to get to that video a little bit later. Pretty good build outs, all things considered. Could use some updating, but as a whole, what the house has to offer, I just think is a total winner. And these floors, depending upon, could be potentially resurfaced and give you more of that white oak look if you were able to redo it. Be rather expensive, but then you'd have to figure out what you do with the staircase. That would start to get cost prohibitive. But here we can start to see we've got that view out there. Let's go take a look at the backyard here soon. Double oven kitchen, nice and open, well thought out. This one's kind of interesting. We don't really see this very much anymore, certainly, where you've got this built-in seating area and then the seats to kind of, or the steps to kind of get you up there. It's cool, it fits the narrative, but not for everybody. I understand that. Good office built-ins. These built-ins that they have here are really nice. Very cool. This would be the master bedroom and an upstairs loft and sitting area. This would be an awesome reading area if you could put in just like a couple extra books and things like that to kind of come around here. Place to kind of get away. And here you can kind of see where it's going to start to look out over the lake. along with the pool area that's out there, all nicely decorated out. Good hardscaping here, some softscapes on this side. Beautifully thought out landscaping along this one, which I really like. They've kept it minimal, but given it enough dressing up with greenery. You do have the built-in kitchen over here. And while you do have some views from the pool area, it does offer shade, which is really nice still. Here we've got that built-in kitchen. And you kind of have a tucked off area over the side underneath all the trees with the view in the backyard. Just super, super cool. Those oaks especially, these are all oaks right here. This one might not be, but there's some cedars I can see. Really pretty, will definitely stand the test of time. Plus a putting green and plenty of room. This one sits on about an acre. And it's got an extra 2-car there. And here we can kind of see, I think above, I'm not quite sure where this is located, but you do get to see the lake from here, which is really, really cool. And possibly a guest house there as well. Yeah. So you can kind of see it's on the bottom end of the cul-de-sac, sitting right on top of the hill. You'd never have to worry about neighbors. Really cool backyard. So I just want to share those with you. Those are the homes that transacted last year. 2025 is expected to be pretty similar to what 2024 was, but we'll have a whole video about what to expect coming up in 2025 coming up later. And stick around, subscribe if you want some more, and we'll talk to you then. See ya.